With our hands in the air, we'll be high up flying. Take a breath and we can let it out. Yeah, we'll never go back down. This is you, this is me, this is what we're made of. We won't have to make it all alone. I just wanted you to know. Say that you'll never let go again. And then I'll make a promise to you, my friend. I'll be there for you till the end of time, by your side. Close your eyes, settle back, I'll be there to guide you. This is all it takes for us right now. I will make it through somehow. Without you, there's no me, only half a human. You are what I need to feel complete. Yeah, you're the best part of me. Say that you'll never let go again. And then I'll make a promise to you, my friend. I'll be there for you till the end of time, by your side. By your side. Say that you'll never let go again. And then I'll make a promise to you, my friend. I'll be there for you till the end of time, by your side.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're starting off IGL Week 6, the last week of the regular season, with a good matchup tonight. Nutty Buddies versus Night Riders. A late special request from the Night Riders, who we had a couple of these players on stream not too long ago. So if you're a regular, you'll probably recognize these names. But we've got a couple minutes till game time, so we can spend a little bit of time in talking about who's actually playing tonight and why this game is so important for both of these teams. So Nutty Buddies, they are 4-1 right now. 52 goals for, a 67 game win percentage. Not the greatest win percentage for a team that has been looking so good. But they're looking to improve on that. And part of the reason is because their one match was a sweep. That bye week match against Jack and Dan's was a 3-0. What's the 10th? Oh, that was just yesterday. So yesterday was that bye week match against Jack and Dan's. Didn't quite go the way that Nutty Buddies are hoping, and they had a perfect record up until that point. A 3-2 win against Royal Knights, a 3-0 forfeit win over Glizzy Goblins, Week 3 win over Super Sanic, and Week 4 over Poppers. Meant they were off to a very good start. They're going to look to close out the circuit that same way with a win over the Night Riders, but that could be a very tough ask as they are coming against a very in-form Night Riders. 5-0, 72 goals for, an 83% game win percentage for the team. We've got Death Wish Hero, King, and Maydays, and they have just rolled through everybody that they have come across. Beat Weeb Eaters 3-1. for their bye week match. They beat Super Sanic 3-0, Mad Titans Kosin 3-1, Royal Knights 3-1, Skyline Gaming 3-0. It has been a fantastic season so far for the Niners, and they're gonna look to try to secure that #1 spot with a big win tonight over Nutty Buddies. That would certainly help them do that. That game win percentage is going to be important. So if they could close it out in 3 games, well, look, that game win percentage will look pretty dang good. And Knight Riders just might be able to sneak away one of those top couple spots. What's up, King? Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. I can still I can still stick around for a half hour. But thank you for letting me know. Cool. No worry, King. Cool. So, game gonna get postponed by roughly a half hour. I guess one of the teams is running a little bit behind. But King Demon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. But we've seen the preview of these two teams. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for that actual action to get going. So in the meantime, maybe we could play some extra modes. I don't really feel like playing ranked right now, so we'll hit up the Rumble playlist. We don't normally do it all that often, but may as well, since we gotta fill that time while we wait for the other team to show up. And ooh, Rocket Labs map. That's a good start. Always love a good Rocket Labs map. At least I do, anyways. All right, not the greatest start. That's okay. Everybody's got to get used to the curved wall reads, I guess. Oh, what a 50. Oh, what? Oh, right. Tornado. I'm pretty excited that IGL added drop shot to the oh. Well then. Oh, Fragilitis, thank you for the follow. And Bolt's coming in with a rate of 14. How are you all doing? Oh my, this is the wrong I turned over the Streamlabs and realized that I'm using the wrong overlay. Our next IGL match is going to be Nutty Buddies and Knight Riders, but that match getting delayed just a little bit as one of the teams is running a bit behind. Let me switch it over to my camera real quick. There we go. Well, Bolts, I hope you had a fantastic stream. Thank you for bringing everybody with you. It's a bit late for most of you, so always nice to see the the IGL casters with the late night grind once in a while. Oh no! What's up, Vaughn66? Much hype? Absolutely. Oh my. Awesome. So just got some confirmation that the match will be getting started at exactly 9:30 Pacific, 12:30 Eastern, if y'all are going to be up that late. Oh, I'm like trying to move my camera to get the bump. Get out of here. No! For those of you who may not be aware, my name is Awash, IGL community caster. Done some additional casting for Team Frontline. Oh my goodness. United Rogue, Team Frontline, the Veracity Seasonal Shootout, the Canadian, or Manitoba Esports, their Canadian Esports Championship Series. So I'm all over the place. But tonight we've got IGL action, as that's normally the case throughout the week. A lot of my other stuff usually comes at the weekend, if you consider Friday's a weekend as well. But for those of you who are part of the IGL family, catch me on the Indie Gaming League channel I'm sorry, not next week. This Friday, as me and Whoopsie are going to be casting one of the matches of the Truman Factory the Truman Factory Candy Bash, co-hosted by Rocket Core. That B stream for that will be happening on the main IGL Twitch channel. So I'm pretty excited for that as well. We had some good series last weekend, and it was nice to get my first co-cast with Pyro J. We'll see how this next weekend is in terms of games. It should be a good one, as all 8 of the teams competing had to make top 4 of one of the oh my god make top 4 of one of the qualifiers, and True Neutral should be one of those teams. Those of you here aren't aware, True Neutral's your South American RLCS X champions. They recently made the move to NA. I believe they're based out of Mexico now, as opposed to Argentina. Oh no. Oh, what a send downfield. Oh no. Was streaming my IGL match, got the reverse sweep. Nice, Bolts. Love to hear that. All those scrims with us finally paid off. Oh, I love using the tornado. Oh, the spikes. I was not expecting it. Alright. All the way back, you. Something like that. Oh my god, they're up so early. Oh, his teammate tackled him. Oh, man. Tough. You guys are always fun to scrim. Yeah, dude, we'll probably be doing a lot more scrims starting next week. It's not been a great IGL season for us, so we'd have to get very lucky if we want to make playoffs this circuit. And on top of that, beating one of the best teams in the league. So, very unlikely, but we're going to give it our best, for sure. Ready. This is the what's it? X Octagon. Octagon. Alright, see that, show me. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's say, see that, show me what you got, and his teammates yoinked it from him. See if we can make these spikes count. He's up. Oh my god. Oh, take the shot! Oh no. Yes, weak touch. Oh, what the? Oh, I didn't even see him. I was just kind of hoping that it was open. It's got the spikes. Oh, that'll definitely get a lot harder. Oh, I was hoping you kind of missed it as it went along the wall. Not a decent bad hit back in. Or not a decent hit back. Not a bad hit back in. Oh my god. I gotta check something. I saw the 6-man notifications going off in the EV server, and I hope it. Is that what I think it is? Oh, that was ad that said that. Never mind. Hit it to me. Let's go. Saving my own goal. Calculated. Soccer guy at 3,000. Total console name if I've ever seen one. Oh my god, what a plunge! Oh, wow. Alright, that's fine. Put it to me. Take the speed boost, thank you very much. And lose it because I can't land flips. I thought you were casting. I was supposed to, Foog, but we had a slight delay. So we had to push this Mac back by an hour. Oh, I'm sorry, not an hour, a half hour. So like 15 minutes ish. We'll be ready to go. I should have used the punching. Oh, oh okay. I should have used the boxing glove first because I would have slowed him down. So grinding rumble, yeah. I don't feel like playing ranked right now. I kind of had a rough day with the team earlier, so just chillaxing, playing some rumble, something I could really care less about. Vibing though. Danny is certainly vibing. Guess you'll just have to be a Rumble God. Yeah, Bolts. Looks like it. I should have put myself in the Rumble IGL circuit. I would have smashed everybody. But for real, I'm seriously thinking about doing the drop shot one because I love drop shot. Personally, I think it's the best one. Of all the fun modes right now, or of like the ones that you can get ranked in. Oh, no power. Dang. Oh my god. There we go. Dude sleeping on hoops? Oh no. I would expect nothing less from you, Fugan, than to like hoops. I'm not really feeling down for a 1v1 right now, Foog. Maybe another time though. What's up, Chrissy? So you're here to support the Knight Riders, I assume. And Mayday's, of course, here for Buddy Nutties. Just hit me up. I'll be waiting. You know I throw 1v1s. But sure, we can do it sometime. Oh, okay, good thing I didn't boot it away. Oh, well, Nathan's up for it. Oh! Not sure how I didn't manage to put that on target. Oops. Oh, the pass down. Dang. Couldn't keep it as close as I wanted to. Oh, I thought he had the power fist. Did it run out right as he was about to go for it? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but that works too. I'll take that. Have you not seen me play? I'm not sure that I've seen you play a 1v1 Foog. I don't think I have. Unless we 1v1'd at some point, waiting for 6-mans to start, but... Yes, I know throwing is a big part of your playstyle. Oh my god, what's happening with the RGB on them? I don't know what RGB cycle my RAM is on, but it's going crazy right now. It's I don't know if I should be concerned. Yeah, nope. What? Oh, dang. What? Oh my. did that happen? Okay, yeah. Oh, Bigfoot. Eevee Ares, that's Palace. Palace made a Palace made another account for his to do placements again on his um for the end of the season to see how far he could get, because he's been hard stuck silver. I think he made it up to diamond, or to not diamond, to plat though on his on Ares. Oh, perfect power for him to deal with it. Not even phased. Oh, nice shot. Kaizoku Joestar. Yeah, he's yeah. I was a little confused at first. Because I saw the request come in, and I was like, okay. But then I like almost immediately played six mans with Palace, and figured out that it was him. Oh no! Oh. No! I had to try. Oh, it was... I guess he froze it again? Not a bad idea. Catch everybody going one way. Bump? No, my teammates can't shoot. Unfortunate. I don't know if that helped at all. I did think it did. No! Let's go! How did that happen? It just launched at the... Oh my... Oh, soccer guy used the boxing glove. I'm saving that. That was kind of... I think that was definitely on target. It probably would have caught out everybody anyways. But, whew, I'll take that. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Oh, man. Good thing he used it. Uh-oh. No way. Oh, that's a shitty way to end it. Welp. Yeah, I'm not sure why my Ram's doing that, but... Oh well. Let's see. Don't don't think we have enough time to do one more. I should probably tell Gibby that match got pushed back, so he's not waiting on me for Battlefield. Cool. So once we're done with this match, I'll probably just stream some Battlefield 5. I've never played it before, but it it's taken me a while to finally get this PC running. So I'm glad that I can finally play one of my favorite franchises again with friends. That is, I could have played Battlefield on console, but yeah, haven't had people to play with in quite a while. All right. Whoops. Let's not turn bot difficulty on. Cool. What else do you play other than Battlefield? Um, admittedly, not a whole lot. Um, I played like Minecraft once in a while with my brother. Knockout City, a decent amount, but Fallout is also one of the other things that I enjoy playing. I'm not sure if this. There we go. Fallout is another franchise that I'm big about. Um, been playing 76 for a good while. So I haven't played Fallout in like almost 2 months, I think. The old this season got a little bit boring because the rewards weren't all that great. It was just like a bunch. It all of the big rewards were basically the Yukon, like a Yukon paint for all the different series of power armor. Whereas the season before you got like different allies and stuff like that. So I would have grinded out level 100 on the season on like the rewards probably, but I'll just wait for next season to come around and see what's new. And Killajoka 44 and Chrissy both of you, thank you for the follows. But since we did a little bit of a pre-game look at or like we did a pre-game to the pre-game, I guess, when we were looking at the stats. We'll throw these up one more time just to kind of remind people who maybe are new here just exactly what both of these teams are up to right now. Nutty Buddies, they're 4-1, and Bomb looks to be the big player on offense, 2.6 goals per game, with both of their teammates absolutely shutting it down on defense. With Clamp Dog and Lynx both coming in at 2.47 saves per game and 2.8 saves per game, respectively. And on average, they get 4 saves per game, which is incredible. And that number should be even more if we weren't taking into account the 3 forfeit game wins that they got. But and is it Reek? Reek to Freak? Thank you so much for the follow. And then Clam Dog as well, looking to be a big playmaker as well. 1.13 assists per game, which is very impressive. And surely makes a good compliment to both Bomb and Lynx, who seem to be more of the goal scorers themselves. But for Night Riders, they're probably going to stick to their regular 2 of Death Wish Hero and Maydays, potentially. And I know I've been talking to King. Maybe they'll make an appearance. I know we've seen him in the chat. And Mayday's almost 3 goals per game, which is absolutely insane. And King just vibing. Okay, nothing wrong about that. Nothing wrong with that. Just here to watch some great Rocket League and maybe get carried to the to that first place trophy. You know, hey, I wouldn't mind getting carried to a first place trophy. But yeah, so we're gonna have Death Wish Hero and Maydays both competing for Night Riders. 4 goals per game, 2.89 saves per game, and 2.44 assists per game. Those are some incredible offensive numbers. One of the best that I think we've seen this late in any circuit for a 2s team. 1.87 assists for Death and over an assist per game for Maydays. They're looking to set up some good team plays, some good passing plays. I'm excited to see it. And we should be getting both of these teams in here momentarily. I sent out all that lobby info. Thanks for the last minute cast. You're very welcome, Chrissy. Glad I was able to get you all in. I had to turn down somebody else who wanted to cast tonight. Theirs would have been earlier in the evening, but I wasn't gonna be around. But managed to catch me once I was back. So I was able to fit y'all in. Why can I not sub to you? So I'm not affiliated, Foog. I've been multi-streaming a bit, so for those of you who are watching on Twitch, I also stream on YouTube Gaming. Oops. I stream on YouTube Gaming, Trovo, and DLive as well. So trying to just expand the reach of the stream a bit, and we're gonna do that for a little, because with a Twitch affiliate you get locked into an exclusivity deal. So anything that goes on Twitch can't be anywhere else for until 24 hours after. So there's a link to my YT and to all the other places where you can find me, hire me, find out more about me. So yeah, we're trying it out, see if we can expand the reach. If it doesn't work out, then yeah, we'll go back to being we'll consider being Twitch affiliated. But want to at least give it a try before we can't anymore. I certainly have the numbers to do it. Almost, I think, a week after becoming a community caster, we hit those numbers just because so many people like yourselves come in and drop follows and drop either like you drop your views, you show up and either lurk or you're actively watching, supporting your teams, or you just love the stream so much that you tune in every time I'm live. So, but for real, we are ready for both of these teams, and it looks like they are ready as well. So let's get it started. Let's move over to Champions Field, where we have got Nutty Buddies, and we've got your Night Riders. We got TTV Clamp Dog and TTV DF Lynx of the NB Club. And then for OKR, which stands for Order of Night Riders, the name of some of these players' other teams, we've got Mickey and Death Wish Hero. And Mickey's going to get us started with a great tap down under that bar past Lynx. Within 8 seconds, Knight Riders, they are up by 1 already. And I wouldn't expect anything less, actually, as this team just seems to continue to be able to find goals. It's incredible how many goals they've managed to score in just 5 weeks. And I expect them to continue to run this tally up. But we'll see if Nutty Buddies can keep a strong defense and hold them back just enough to be able to squeak out a couple wins and possibly bring both teams to 5-1. Bit of a weak shot there from Death Wish here, and Lynx is able to deal with it fairly easily. And Clamp gonna go 1v1 with Death, goes for the air dribble, doesn't quite get the catch of the control that they want, so they're just gonna leave it a retreat. Allow Death Wish here to bring it into the blue half, sends it down to Mickey, who's gonna push it further into the corner, realizing that the shot was not gonna be all that great, and that Death was still high flying from their challenge. Can you raise the volume, please, of my voice or of the game audio? I can certainly do either of those. I want to make sure it's the right one. And Mickey's gonna go and make it 2. For the game, yeah, I can raise it a little bit. Let me know if that's a little bit better. I can still turn it up a little bit more if we need to. But Mickey makes it 2 for Knight Riders. Less than a minute 30 in. It's a good start so far from them. Anyways, they will need to clamp down on this defense very early, because you don't want to be just with the way that the Knight Riders have been scoring in their recent series. You can't let them get started. This is a team that can find goals. That they're going to find goals regardless. That is just a given. But if you can stop them early and at least limit the number of goals that they get and play a solid defensive game, then that is going to be your best chance against a team like this. Mickey looking for the hat trick, trying to get some sort of crazy read on Clamp Dog, but wasn't quite able to find it. Death is going to push this out to the side. It's not a great touch. It's back into a dangerous position, but Mickey is there first as Lynx went all the way back, almost near their net. Clamp Dog trying to win the 50, but Death waits patiently. They're able to find that right challenge. Mickey can't get a touch here. It's going to fall to the front post for Lynx. He's going to get the little catch and lift it across the line. 2-1. Still in favor of Knight Riders, but Nutty Buddies, they've got their first goal. It's always a very important step when we see these teams that are looking to complete, I guess, somewhat of an upset. I mean, both of these teams are very high quality teams, and they've both had very great seasons in their own right. But Knight Riders are the undefeated team, and it's hard to go against an undefeated team this late in the circuit. But Nutty Buddies, a quick double for Lynx, and they've brought it back. Mickey getting demoed, and their teammate bumped way out of the play. Gives Lynx all the time in the world. A bit more of the game sounds? Sure, we can. How's that? Let me know how that sounds. Actually, I might be able to turn it up a little bit more on within Rocket League as well. Well, I'll have to find the fine balance between the mic volume and the game sounds and everything like that. It's a little difficult because I have to keep like moving where my microphone is, and that kind of somewhat affects how loud I am or how great the sound is. So soon we should be able to have a stable setup. I'm getting 2 more monitors coming in Thursday, so then we will finally be able to settle down on my desk and get everything settled how I want to. But Knight Riders, they've got one more, making it 3-2. They've brought themselves back into the lead after giving up those 2 goals to Nutty Buddies, and they're going to go on the search for a 4th one. Lynx is going to stop Death Wish's attack in the blue corner. Mickey's going to get bumped. This allows the blue team to get a big clearance out. They're going to leave it for Death, who is already in a very good position. A good cut. And Link's going to go for the follow. Clamp could send this one downfield. It's not on target, but it's towards Lynx, who does send it on target. Death does have to make the save. The ball was a little bit slow off of Lynx's shot, but it was a good attempt. I like the idea from Lynx. And Mickey, can they turn around quick enough? Get it at that front post. They cannot. Ball moving a little bit too quickly across the face of the net. Mickey hanging out in the corner. Gonna have to track back as Clamp Dog goes 1v1 with Death. Looks for the flick, and Death does very well on the save. Mickey taps it down. Death's gonna keep it going into the corner. Links towards the sidewall. Looking to keep it going. Doesn't make the touch. Can't get a boost steal either. Mickey, it's not a great touch downfield either. Gets it a little bit too far away from him with no power. Gonna fall to Clamp Dog, who gets a bump, but Mickey comes back in. And a great recovery from the Night Raiders means that with 20 seconds left, they're going to be hanging onto this lead. May only be one final opportunity for Nutty Buddies, and they will have to make it count, or else Night Raiders will take game number 1. Clamp Dog on the transition. Death has to send it across. Link's waiting for the right time to get a good 50. It's going to go off the backboard. Clamp Dog's already up looking for the tap down. Doesn't get the contact. And whoa, I thought that might have... Did that not hit the ground? I thought that hit the ground and it was going to be over. But either way, Night Raiders, they're going to take game number 1. A little bit of a scare, as Nutty Buddies were able to come back via Link's 2 goals and 3 shots for Link's 660 points. And a Savior medal to boot. Alright, Foog. It says, Hales, I'll talk to you later, homie. Have a good stream. Thanks, Foog. Hope you have a great rest of your night as well. OKR is an offensive team for sure. Yeah, it certainly looked that way just from looking at the stats. But you can see it already. 9 shots for Night Raiders compared to only 4, I believe, for Nutty Buddies. So definitely holding the advantage on the offense this time around. But Nutty Buddies, they settled into that game. Those 2 somewhat early goals that they gave up could have been down to nerves. Maybe just a little bit of the settling in period for the beginning of this series. They did well to get those 2 back, and the Night Raiders also did well to find the 3rd one. And Mickey, oh my goodness, the follow-up still isn't enough. But Death is going to come on an open net, gets the bicycle goal as Mickey draws out both defenders with that shot and the follow. Would have been a great play if they could have done it themselves. But it was good enough to draw in both the blue defenders, and they will take a 1-goal lead with another early goal. I believe game number 1, their first goal came within, I think it was 8 seconds. And now they got one within 9 seconds this time. So Night Raiders, they're definitely off to hot starts. You could also attribute it to poor kickoff defense from Nutty Buddies, and maybe just a cold start, but maybe a little bit of both as well. Clamp Dog looking to go to goal, gets a flip reset, gets it under Mickey, and gets a bump on Death. It's off the post, and Clamp Dog will get the goal. The flip reset tries to get the extra scoop, just bullies Death Wish, and Mickey has to try to time this perfectly to make sure that they can get it away from the net. Unfortunately, they just barely cannot get that touch away from net, and it will be a quick equalizer for Nutty Buddies. 1-1 on the scoreboard. Link's gonna have a big clear. He's gonna bounce on the corner. Mickey has to get up. Death is there as well in a slightly better position in with more boost. Clamp waits patiently. Gonna go for the ground to air dribble again, and once again they are able to get it past Mickey and then get the bumps on Death Wish Hero. Not as lucky this time that the ball was going on target and couldn't get the slow roller goal twice in a row. But they certainly have a strategy in mind. Mickey can't quite work it through the corner. And oh, this is going to be a poor touch from Death Wish Hero. It's going to be tapped into the center. Lynx leaves it. Allows their teammate to go in front of them in search of demos. And although the physical play doesn't quite come out, they are still able to get it past Mickey. I don't know. I think Lynx actually should have just taken it first time. The net was so open that I don't think I would have been worried about getting the demo in there. I don't think it was necessary. But I like the idea. May not have been the best decision, but I like the idea. And Nutty Buddies, they're gonna find a quick second. Lynx with a perfect 50 to the center of the pitch. And Plant Dog, they're there to put it back into the back of the net. Quick double for Nutty Buddies. They're up 2 goals now. And still plenty of the game to go. A lot of time for Night Riders to come back. We'll see what they can do. As this pass from Deathwish Hero gets somewhat pinched on that bottom lip of the wall. Makes the pass a little bit difficult for their teammate to reach. Death is up for this, looking for a double tap. Does find it, will lose control of the ball, and Lynx is going to pick it up on the sidewall. Looking for the air dribble towards the center, and it's a double commit from the blue side. Can Mickey recover quickly? Death tries to get it to the backboard, try to continue to keep it away from the blue team, and Death is going to have a free shot on net and a free goal. As they're able to work this one around the blue defense. Clantog can't get the first one, and Lynx doesn't get it as it comes off the wall. Great turn for Death as they're able to cut the deficit to 1. More than half the game still to go. Death and Clantog pinching in. It's going to go off the ceiling. Mickey's going to be able to follow it up. Might be able to get the second touch past Lynx. Very close to a ground pinch to get it past that last blue defender. But it is able to escape the net for the moment being. Making a good 50. Death is going to have a shot, but they've sent it wide. It was an open net for Death as they continue to pick apart the Nutty Buddies defense in this last couple of plays. Lynx, their slow play causes them to get demoed. Clamp Dog pushing a little bit forward as well. Mickey's got control. Looking for the tap down. We've seen this play before, and Clamp Dog does very well to intercept and send it downfield via Lynx, restoring that 2-goal lead. I like the play from Mickey, but it just took a little bit too long. Clamp Dog and Lynx both very quick and decisive on their challenges. They're able to catch the orange team diving in a little bit too deep, trying to string together the passing play. We know that we've seen, or that they have put together a lot of passing plays. More than half of their goals are assisted. And maybe against some other teams it has worked like an absolute charm. But against Nutty Buddies, we already see that they've got the capabilities to catch Night Raiders on the counterattack. It just opened up another option for them to get goals behind this team. He's going to intercept the pass to Lynx, and Death might have possession. They touched it a little bit far, try to cut it back inside. I think there's very little pace. Clamp Dog has to avoid a demo now. They've got the pickup, got on the hood, tries to get it back to oh my goodness, tries to get it past Mickey, and they do so successfully. A 3-goal lead for Nutty Buddies. And they are really starting to catch Night Riders on the transition. Whenever Night Riders are retreating, they are vulnerable, and their 1v1 defense, not exactly a bright spot for them in these first 2 games. Clamp Dog, another ground air dribble, trying to force it under Mickey this time. Ball does roll under Mickey, but as it was coming off the sidewall, not on the initial shot. Clamp Dog, the flip reset, gets it past Mickey. Deathwish sending it downfield. Mickey trying to get to the end of it, just hoping for something that can get them a consolation goal. It's 3 goals in 30 seconds against this Nutty Buddies team looks highly unlikely. Lynx, the pop, tries to get that catch past the final defender. Not able to put it on target. It's going to roll down the wall. Clamp Dog just going to keep it away from Night Riders, prevent them from getting that consolation goal. No sort of momentum for the orange team going into... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, not going to be a whole lot of momentum for this Knight Riders team going into this next game, but that dunk on Clamp Dog could give them a little something. I love the support for Mickey in the chat right now.
Going to need a tune-up after that.
Mickey who? Fluffing his stats. Sub me in, coach, I'm ready. What, coach? True, Chrissy, true. Very true. But this game from Nutty Buddies was much better. They were able to find Knight Rider's weakness, which was the transition defense, the 1v1 opportunities that can come when Knight Riders draw themselves just a little bit too deep into the other end. And we'll see if they can continue exploiting the orange defense, or if they're going to have a much tougher time. Looks to be a good start from them as they're opening up this defense already. That bump opened up a chance, but Lynx was already all the way back. No chance of them winning the challenge from that far back. And Dog looking to get this touch, and Mickey waits patiently on that front post and does get an effective touch towards the corner, forcing Nutty Buddies on defense very quickly. Lynx, it's off the... Oh, it's not off the ceiling. It's off the backboard, and the follow-up does get sent wide. Clamp Dog loses the 50. It's got to force Lynx into a save. They do so without any sort of contest from the orange team. They get to the corner once again, following it up. Pop over Lynx. Is it coming in within a good angle for Death? It's not quite going to get into a good position. They still got the pressure. Touches from Nutty Buddies not exactly great for the moment. Deathwish got to get out there quick so that they can allow their teammate to rotate in, but Mickey was super slow on the rotation in. I was expecting them to be able to find that ball around midfield and keep the ball in the blue half, but fortunately it's just going to roll all the way across. It's allowed Lynx and Clamp Dog to recover a little bit defensively. And that shot right there, a result of it. He's going to try to pick this one up off the sidewall, but realizes that Clamp Dog is pressuring really high up the field. And Clamp Dog going to make it count. No, I think if Lynx had committed to... Was that Lynx? If I'm sorry, if probably Mickey. If Mickey had committed to the play, they would have been a little bit better off. Could have put in a strong challenge, but you leave that one for Clamp Dog, and they're going to do their best to put them back in the net. They were successful on that occasion. Not a great control out from Mickey. Death is going to get a great clear off the backboard, but Clamp Dog's hanging it back far enough that they're able to get control. Left it past one, left it past two. Death has to get a touch here. It does go wide. Clamp Dog touches it back. Lynx avoids the demo. Tries to get the flick over Death and Mickey. Oh, Mickey and Death are double committed, and Clamp Dog is going to make it 2-0 for Nutty Buddies. They're just on a tear right now after narrowly losing game one to the Knight Riders, showing why that one was a fluke, or at least it's going to look like it. As Nutty Buddies, they're on a solid path towards securing their second goal. There is still more than half of that game left. We'll see if Knight Riders can bring something back. Clamp Dog, good recovery on the heavy touch to gain control out of the corner. But it does allow Knight Riders to come in with some chances on net. And Deathwish putting that ball off the backboard, and it falls perfectly to Mickey. The chip champ getting that one past that last defender. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left on the clock. Death's gonna try to make it a quick double for Night Riders. Gets it past Clamp on the back wall, and Lynx puts in a great 50 on Mickey. But Mickey tries to get up again and side flips. It would have been a great chance, as it wouldn't have given Clamp Dog an opportunity to come back in. But nevertheless, it is what it is, and they will continue going in search of that second goal. Mickey with a great demo on Lynx. Forces Clamp Dog on the retreat. Mickey trying to win the 50, but Clamp Dog times a save to perfection. Gets a great 50. Is that one on target? Mickey does send it high. Lynx is a little bit too far. They have to go for the catch instead of the immediate shot on target. The good pop-up. The follow-up from Clamp Dog. It's saved by Mickey. It was off the post, but went out. Great chance denied by Mickey and the woodwork. And they managed to prevent this lead from getting more out of hand. Mickey, another good save on Clamp Dog. Death has to recover for this. Lynx had an open net as Death went for boost. But I guess it was a justified decision as Lynx didn't get a whole lot of power on the shot. They've got to be careful. Less than a minute remaining. A second goal could be disastrous. And disastrous it will be, as Nutty Buddies are able to restore that 2-goal lead through a very unfortunate sequence of events. Death getting bumped near the goal line, and they were on the wrong side of the ball on that play. And making a tough job even harder, as Night Riders are up against the biggest challenge that they have faced all season long. And you could say the same for the Nutty Buddies, I believe. We put a little respect on Night Rider's name for going 5-0 so far this circuit. But it does look like Nutty Buddies are going to take the advantage in this series. Already got one. They are looking like they are going to get one more on the scoreboard, as Mickey cannot get the lift over Clamp Dog. This defense holding up very well for the Nutty Buddies. I said it at the very beginning, Nutty Buddies need to get this defense on lockdown. Night Riders, they're going to score goals no matter what, but you have to make it as few as you possibly can. And Nutty Buddies, they've gone and done exactly that in game number 3, keeping Night Raiders to only 1 goal. And it's going to be Nutty Buddies that are on match point. I don't think we expected this. Despite Nutty Buddies being 4-1, and it's still not that not all that bad compared to Night Riders. I'm still not sure that we would have predicted Nutty Buddies being in this position. Look at those stats. Clamp Dog and Mickey blow for blow on offense. But it was the intervention from Lynx that was the biggest difference. No shots in that entire match for Death Wish Hero. Very unlike them. And very unlike the Night Riders to be shooting that low. 9 shots and only 1 goal. But 8 saves for Nutty Buddies. 9 saves for Night Riders. Team's putting up some great defensive plays. Don't get me wrong. Nobody wins a 1v2 unless their name is King. You're right, King. The dream season slipping away for the Night Riders. Every team in the IGL just would love to have an undefeated season. An undefeated regular season. Let alone an undefeated run all the way to a grand finals win. That's certainly something I've dreamed about and something I can hopefully complete one day. For Night Riders, this dream, the closest it could be to becoming a reality for that regular season goal, but it looks like they are up against the back wall now. They have got to get the goals going. They've got to find a way past Nutty Buddy defense. It's Death Wish pushes this one all the way into the blue half. Mickey's going to pick it up in midfield. Looks like they're going to go to ground instead. I thought they might go for the air dribble there, but they decided to go to ground instead. Death keeps it in front of the blue net, and Mickey's going to have a shot. And a blue defender rotating back just to stretch and reach for a lifeline to keep the score 0-0. Clamp Dog not able to get there, and Mickey with a good finish. 1-0 for Knight Riders. This is a start we wanted to see from Knight Riders. It's another relatively quick goal from them, so it could be a better game, but we'll see about that. They still got to play a solid game all around. Game number 2, they got that first goal in 9 seconds. Yet the rest of the game was controlled by Nutty Buddies. Link's going to go up for the ball at midfield, but it's not a strong touch, and Mickey is easily able to boot it away. Clampdog with the response. And my goodness, what a response it was from the back corner all the way across the length of the pitch. And Nutty Buddies, they have found a fantastic goal to make it 1-1. Death trying to continue this one downfield. Lynx makes a good stop, and Mickey's got to turn around. They're committed just a little bit too deep. Big characteristic of Knight Riders to have that second person push in too far when the first player is just, they're just kind of stuck downfield, can't retreat back quick enough. Ah, yes, you are right, King. I forgot to press transition on Streamlabs. Had the light already on everything on one screen, just didn't hit transition to make it active. So thank you for that. So yes, Nutty Buddies are up 2-1 in the series. They're up 1-1 on the game 4 scoreboard. And Link's diving in again. Mickey, can they get the touch on target? They've cut it back inside. Clamp Dog makes a great touch. And they and Link's going to go on the transition once again. The catch. Oh, and it's going to be a goal for Nutty Buddies. Yet another transition goal for Lynx and for Clamp Dog. Knight Riders continue to draw themselves too deep into the blue half. And they're getting caught out, and they are getting absolutely punished. Hey, King, you've been talking about it in the chat for so long. These simple mistakes. You don't expect to see these quite so often from a tier 2 team. But, oh, it's going to be yet another one. Absolute pain if you're a Knight Riders fan right now, because it's the definition of insanity. They just keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. And you're right, Killer. They are working against themselves. They are just not having that understanding. They're not having that great positioning on the pitch that's allowing them to sustain offensive pressure and get chances. This series overall would be a whole lot closer if... Oh my lord, and that is another one for the Nutty Buddies. I feel for all of you Knight Riders fans right now, because that is the 3rd straight goal in this game that the Knight Riders have pushed too far downfield. They've not gotten the right touch. Maybe they've just not gotten a touch at all. They've got caught out. Nutty Buddies, they're ready to counterattack, and the net is wide open, and it's a roller for them. I feel for all of you right now. And, oh, the defense just cannot recover for Knight Riders. Lynx, it's such a weird play from them. And I guess they got bumped off the back wall, and who was that? Death couldn't get the touch as it rolled across the goal line. You know, King, you do have a point there. You know, if this was going to happen at any point, you absolutely hope that it happens during the regular season, and that this does not happen during a playoff match where it is one and done. If you lose the series, you are done. You are out of contention for the highest prize. But you hope that other teams aren't looking at the VOD in the next week or two and learning a little bit about this Knight Riders team and figuring out a way that they could possibly get through this orange team. But for the Knight Riders, if they can, you know, in those playoffs. Oh, the fake from Plant Dog tries to fake the second one, but Mickey puts in a good challenge. For Knight Riders, if they can get this solved, they will be back to dominant ways. We saw the way that they can score in game number 1. They look fantastic. But unfortunately for Knight Riders, Nutty Buddies were able to do something that no other team was able to do, is that they were able to adapt and they were able to exploit the main mistake that Knight Riders were making. No other team has been able to do that successfully during this season. And for the Nutty Buddies, this is going to be a huge win for them, ending this season on a fine note, 5-1. That last win coming against a undefeated team, only going to do wonders for their confidence going into the first week of playoffs next week. And the first week of IGL Summer 2021 Summer Circuit Round of 16 will be next Tuesday, as we do take Monday off to get all of the brackets settled. But Knight Riders, they've got some learning to do, but congratulations to the Nutty Buddies for a huge win tonight. I can confidently say if they met in class, Okara takes us 3-0 or 4-0. As long as they don't play like they did tonight, I could certainly see that being a possibility. If but you're welcome, King Demon. If these two teams make it or see each other in the playoffs, I do expect this series to go a little bit differently. You know, Knight Riders, they took that first game, but for the rest of the time, it was domination from Nutty Buddies, just picking goals that were just being handed to them. And I'm sure on another day, Knight Riders don't play like this. And in playoffs, I certainly hope that they don't. But if these two teams do see each other in playoffs, I expect it to go a little bit differently. And I'd love to be behind the mic for it. I would love to see how these two teams play against each other in a rematch. But you saw it in the chat, but if you want to go back and watch the VOD for this game, it will be on my Twitch page. It'll be under the name of the current title right now. It'll be a much longer video because we're going to transition to some Battlefield 5 here in just a moment. But you're able to watch it on there, and you can also find it on YouTube, as all those streams get saved to the channel as well. So whichever platform makes it easiest for you to go back and watch those replays, or if you need to find those scores, the scoreboard will be there as well for every individual game. But congratulations again to Nutty Buddies, and a solid GG's from Knight Riders. It was a tough night for them, but in game number 1 we saw what they're capable of. I'm still excited to see what kind of damage this team can do in the playoffs. Well, let's see if we can see who's playing Battlefield in EV server right now. Oh, it looks like nobody's in the dang. So I was gonna play with Gibby, but I was gonna play with a couple people from the EV server, but doesn't looks like everybody's gotten off for the night. But well, I guess I don't really feel like playing Battlefield by myself, so I think we'll just end the stream here. We'll see if maybe there's another. It is pretty late, but we'll see if there's another IGL content creator or caster. It's oh whoops. All right, this is perfect. So those of you who want to see more of my casting this weekend, be sure to check into the Indie Gaming League Twitch channel on Friday evening, as myself, Whoopsu, and Galgan will be casting the finals of the Rocket Core and Truman Factory Candy Bash. And teams such as True Neutral going to be taking the stage in a shot for 1,000 for their share of a $1,000 prize pool. And I'm very excited to see how all the teams stack up. And me and Whoopsu going to be on the codecast for one of those games, and Whoops and Galgan going to be there as well. But Whoopsu is streaming some Splitgate right now, so we're going to send it over to them. So I gotta raid the co-caster when I get the chance. Whoopsu is one of those streamers that's usually on pretty late. I'm not sure if they're based in West or East, but they're always on around this time. So a common choice for me to rate it at this point in the night. But shout out to all of you for sticking around, and yeah, we'll be back. Tomorrow we'll have another IGL match. Thursday we'll have some more IGL matches, our normal schedule for then. And then Friday we'll be on the Indie Gaming League main channel. I'll probably be around this weekend with some Rocket League or Splitgate or Battlefield or something of the sort. But until then, enjoy some Splitgate from Whoopsu, and I hope to see you all again very soon.